Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will show you how to generate invoice from your sales order automatically. If you haven't watched my previous video on sales order entry, you need to watch it due to I'm going to use that format to generate an invoice automatically. A situation whereby you enter your sales order number, then the customer name and the product attached to that customer with reference to that order number will automatically be generated on your invoice. So let's dive in. First of all, you select your paper size. I'm going to make use of A4 paper. Now this is the size of your A4. So I will hide the rest. I'll just leave two columns and hide the rest. Now this is the size. And I hide the rest. Okay. Now sales invoice. The company's name. This company's address. Company's phone number. I can add logo. This is the company's logo. And this is the date. Customer name. Address. Phone number. Then the order number. Okay, let's increase it first. Okay. We are trying to design the invoice, how our invoice will look like. Okay, so let's design our invoice and make it look good. Good. I think it's looking good now. So here we call here our serial number, then products, the rate, quantity, and amount. Okay. Can center merge it. we're trying to make our invoice look good. Okay, and we are trying to capture everything that should be on a standard invoice. Okay, so let's see how it will look if we try to print it. Okay, it's looking good. Keep adjusting until you get the desired look. Now what we want to do is such that to make the serial number to be automatic, once it finds any product, or once it finds products here, it will automatically calculate the number of the product. If it finds 3 products, it will take the serial number to be 3. Okay, so for us to do that, we add a formula equal to if. Now if this cell is empty, then leave empty, otherwise take a row count with the reference, and the reference we are talking about is 19. Therefore 19 minus 18 will give us the first serial number, which will be 1. Now let's see if it's correct. 1. Good. Now you drag the formula down so that here is 1. If it finds any other item here, it will be 2, just like that. Good. Now our serial number is set. Now we want a situation whereby once we enter the other number, the name comes up, the address comes up, and the phone number comes up. Okay, so we say equal to VLOOKUP. Now this is the reference, the table. We go to our cell sorter. Exact. Okay, now we make it an absolute cell reference by saying $sign, 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 and $sign. Cut and say if error, say DO not found. In the event, okay, we did not add the quotes. Good. Now we do same here. VLOOKUP, the reference is here. Now we take from the settings. If you have watched the first video or the previous video on cell sorter, you understand what we are doing. Okay, now the address is on the 5th column. Exact. We do same here. Copy or cut and say if error. do not found. Put the code. Okay. Absolute cell referencing by adding $sign. You can still use F4 equal to VLOOKUP, lookup value. Go to your table settings. Six. Absolute cell referencing by adding $sign. Okay. Cut if error. Do not found. Okay. Now let's test this and say 20. Do not found due to we don't have such do. Now let's generate our products. How do we generate our products? We say equal to index. We go to order and select the products and say select smallest or return smallest of the number if that number is found here with the reference at this point. Then take the row of the product and minus it with the minimum row of the products, double bracket, then add the next row or leave empty. Then take the row reference to be here. One. Good. Now what we are going to do is to add the make it a absolute reference cell by adding $sign. It's a very long formula, very long formula, so you need to be patient. Adding $sign. Okay, now we drag it down. Let's see, all the way down. Now it has taken. Now I will show you how to remove this. It has only counted the 3 products that was there. Okay, so let's correct this error here by doing if error. Cut if error, leave empty. Okay, now when we drag it down, it clears it. Okay, But now the if error function was on the third one, so it actually needs to be on the first. Let's say if error leave empty. Now drag it down. Good. The same formula we apply to the rate. I can as well copy, just copy it, paste here, and change the G to H, as the case may be. But let's write a new formula equal to index. Now this is rate. Take the minimum row, double bracket, add the next row or leave empty, which is the row, then the absolute we do same, freezing, or making it an absolute cell reference by adding $sign. You cut if error leave empty. Now you drag it all the way down. You see, the corresponding rate has come up. We do same for the quantity, equal to index with respect to quantity. This is the quantity. Small if it is in this array, then take the reference and take the row of the quantity minus it with the minimum row of this quantity. double bracket, take the next row or leave empty, then the reference, good. Now you do same by freezing. Freezing means adding dollar sign. Okay, means adding dollar sign to the cells. You are making it an absolute cell reference. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Good. Cut if error, leave empty. Now you take the formula all the way down, all the way down. Okay. Now your amount is say equal to the quantity multiply by the rate. Good. Now let's increase so that we can manage the space as result of our editing. It have gone away from the A4 paper size, so we keep adjusting. Okay, good. So now you, let's say, so that you can cut if error, otherwise leave empty. Now you drag down so that once you enter the other number, if the product is much, it will automatically calculate. You don't need to drag down to know where the formula ends. Okay, now you say total, you say amount in words, authorize and stamp. Okay, now our total is sum, and this is our total. amount in word equal to see it have calculated it have translated it into word. If you haven't watched my previous video on how to convert numbers to word, just check my previous video, you will find how to do it. Okay, now let's further beautify it to our taste. Now we say here, okay, now our invoice is ready. Now we can remove the grid line. You see, perfect. So let's see how it looks when we print. So this is how the invoice will look like when we print it. Okay, now let's test it further. Now this is the other number. Let's enter another number. Let's enter another one. So let's say 1002. You see, now the amount, this is the amount, 1,150,000. The amount in word, let's say 1003. The amount in word comes up, the amount in word, the figure. Okay, thank you for watching. If this video has helped you, please subscribe to my channel.